What's up, everybody? It's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you and Dr. Roto this week. Ooh, yeah! If you haven't been over to the site yet, head over to the site and use code word DOC. That will get a percentage off of your subscription so you can start winning today. We're more than just football, people. We got baseball, basketball, hockey. I mean, heck, we got esports. Our guy Chris is up in the esports, always getting big every time. He always cashes. He's super articulate. His shows, The Shark Cove, is definitely awesome. So we have so much off-season football content outside of that as well, too, that there's no way you're ever going to be bored. So as for going forward, this being the Ultra Contrarian Show. The Ultra Contrarian Show is, of course, going to get a little harder going forward into the playoffs. We're going to have less people, but I still will give you a show every single week. So instead of doing the two shows, I'm going to combine them, so there will be no more Macho pick of the week. I mean, he might pop up or something for a bet, so just always stay tuned. But at the same time, I want to make sure that we let you all know that some of these players may be sat by Saturday or even Sunday, and this is being recorded on Thursday. Even the sports book didn't even have lines out for the Macho pick of the week, who was Mike Evans. So there's kind of a little heads up. Yeah, he needs a lot of yards. The only way Mike Evans is going to get that 85 yards, if he gets catches 7 balls, goes for 128, a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, he breaks it on the second touchdown. How about he goes 5 for 69 with 1 touchdown the whole game and then catches an 80-yard bomb? How about that? Let's go. Oh, yeah. Man, I love me some Mike Evans. He's such a thing. And people talking about Hall of Fame, not Hall of Fame. He never dominated his position. No, he's just a great receiver. He's hard to grab. He's a big dude, right? And we've seen him do it with bad quarterbacking, great quarterbacking. He's always showed up. Of course, with the great quarterbacking, he gets a lot of touchdowns now, and that's the best. That's always been the knock on him. Sometimes I think the one year he had a 3-touchdown year. Nah, man. And he wasn't even injured. It was just a bad team. But guess what? He still got his 1,000, and that's why he wants his 1,000. He wants to keep that going. So, that being said, let's get to the records. FanDuel and DraftKings for the year are both 13-5 going into the final week, week 18. And that's going to be perfect for all of us because that just shows right there we have been winning money all year long with 2. Week 1, of course, Mike Evans was part of that. The week 1 explosion. Again, last week had another explosion. And then the super explosive lineup in the top 1% back week 7 or something like that. You have had your big weeks here on Bring the Pain. And that's just Bring the Pain. If you go and you use the optimizers or at drroto.com, or you also follow a lot of the other experts and use their advice, then you've been winning all years long as well, too. That's what we do at Dr. Roto. So let's get to it. Let's get to the plays of the week for me. I love Geno Smith. Right now, as it stands, Geno Smith is going to play. DK 5,500 and FanDuel 7,200. He's going to play. He's going to shoot up. The Rams really aren't. They're already resting starters. Stafford's out. So that means the Rams are most likely could lose this game. We don't have anything to play for. And Seattle hung up a lot on us. Geno had 28 points on DraftKings, was it, last time he played us. So he should easily be able to get that with a bunch of backups in the game, right? We'll get to it. Isaac Guerrero, 5,900, 7,000 on FanDuel. I love the price. Man, 5,900 for a dude that's going to get the ball. I know he didn't get as many touches last game, but that's because that was just kind of a weird game for San Francisco. But San Francisco stayed up with Detroit, okay? Let's not get that twisted. And that means going forward, they got no reason to rest this guy. So just give Guerrero the ball, have him play as hard as that. Right now, you got quarterback issues. Of course, we know Debo is going to be involved in the running game a little bit, not like Guerrero. Get him in your lineup, right? Because I trust him. Next guy, I kind of don't trust, but I'm still putting him in there. Jonathan Taylor, 8,200 on DraftKings and 8,500 on FanDuel. Again, he's got a smash matchup with Jacksonville coming to Indianapolis. And if he plays this game, the whole game, he's just been on a tear. This is why people with Jonathan Taylor drafted him. Hopefully you made the playoffs because it was hard outside of this to make it because he was in and out the lineup practically all year. But with those back-to-back 30-plus games, he had a 40-point game. Yeah, well, the 3 touchdowns, that was crazy. Now, he doesn't play. You can easily go to J.K. Dobbins. I like him. I do feel that he's going to play most of that game as well, too, since the Chargers do got to play. So that right there, this is seeding. This is all things going on. They don't want to lose. So with that being said, you're going to get that. That's a good sway for you. Also, Achane, Miami has to play. Miami doesn't even control their own destiny, but they definitely have to win. So that being said, of course, we're going to look at a huge, huge volume for Achane. So he's an excellent pivot. You can take that money. That's how I roll it. Mike Evans, the Macho pick of the week. Oh, yeah. All right. 8,000 DraftKings, 8,900 on FanDuel. That is a lot of money for 85 yards, man. I am out of my mind this week. But look, you got to not be scared about some of these players. Some of these dudes could go out there and just ball out. And what are you going to do? Oh, I didn't want to play them because I was a little scared. No, man. Show yours. Say it with your chest and get those plays made. Yeah. Woo. All right. It's his boy. I'm rolling it. This is what made me money last week. This is what's going to make you money. We're doing McMillan. 5,100 on DraftKings. 6,100 on FanDuel. Definitely great. And my boy, Marvin Mims Jr. This is exactly the same wide receivers I had on my best lineup last week. And Marvin Mims exploded. Will he explode like he did last week, this week? No. But, again, Denver has to win this game. And Kansas City's already pulling their starters. It's in Denver. When that happens, you can see somebody like, and Mims, they can sit Sutton. Mims will take his spot. And for 4,600 on DraftKings, 5,600 on FanDuel, I will pay that all day, every day. Last week showed you. Am I chasing last week's points? Heck no. I've been playing McMillan every week for the past 4 weeks. I mean, why did I put him on my lineup? Because he's been in my lineup. And that is how we're going to roll with that lineup. Tight end, Noah Fant, bruh, 37. I don't like to pay above 3,000 for a tight end on DraftKings. But I did. 3,700. The Rams suck. The Rams backups are in. They suck worse. And, I mean, it's Noah Fant. The Rams 27th against the tight ends. Like, this isn't good. If Geno's playing to win. Noah only needs 6-7 targets. He'll catch 3 or 4 balls, get 50 yards. If we can get a touchdown out of that, I'm totally all for it. Yes, flex will be Zach Charbonnet. We got 6,700 on DraftKings, and on FanDuel, he's 7,000. So you're getting a kind of a bargain on FanDuel because that's not bad at all. And he's going to get all the work. He had a bad game last week. A lot of people will probably be off of him. Again, the Rams defense will be resting. Plus, we kind of give up big runs to backs like this. And Charbonnet is probably going to slice us up. But when I say Charbonnet is going to eat us up, he's going to eat us up. And then nobody's going to be on him because I'm on him because he's on this show. And most of the time when players are on this show, everybody goes, yeah, we're all going to be on him. We're all going to be on him. And guess what happens? Nobody's on them. I'm getting 1%, 5% dudes, 9% dudes. Seriously. It's what happens. That's why I have the Ultra Contrarian Lineups coming soon. Let's get over to the defense. Raiders. Yeah, I know. Right. Chargers can probably jack them up, right? That's cool. I'm going with the Raiders because for the most part, the Raiders do keep the scores down. The defense is definitely solid in the back end. Most of them should be playing. So that way, plus, I mean, it is in Las Vegas, right? So what are we going to miss out? Even if the Chargers decide at some point to pull stars, which they're probably not, the Raiders are definitely going to be in this game. They're just going to be in there chucking it. If we can keep this close and we can get a few sacks from those Raiders, then we could be sitting gold. Yeah, let's do it. 2,300 on DraftKings and on FanDuel, he is 3,300. But let's get to those Ultra Contrarian lineups that I was talking about. Bang, DK. We're going Geno Smith, Garendo, Jonathan Taylor, McMillan, Evans, Mims, Font, Charbonnet, Raiders, right? Moving over to FanDuel. Oh, you got to love this one. We got Smith, Garendo, Taylor, McMillan, Evans, Jordan Addison. Oh, you like that? You like that? Noah Font, Charbonnet, Raiders defense. If you want sways, again, go back to Achane and J.K. Dobbins. I think Achane right now, I mean, just the volume of work, he's actually really cheap too on FanDuel. So just coming off of that saves all that money, and that'll allow you to either upgrade to Justin Jefferson if you feel that you want to do what I did last week with Justin Jefferson and Addison and put them back on that same lineup again, and then that can give you money going other ways. Have a great day, everybody, and always remember to bring the pain, and may the points be with you.